Why am I here, Detective?
Oh, I just want to find out how much you know.
We both know what I know. If it's what I think it is, it has to do with that dead hooker on top of that parking garage.
What dead hooker?
Listen. I know all about your dirty little secrets, Detective. I always have. I just didn't think they'd come out this way. Suicide. I know you framed her. You put the bloody hammer in her hand. You killed her, Detective.
Burke, did you ever serve in Afghanistan?
No, Detective. I have never been in the military.
Well, I learned a lot of fun things from some of my friends over there in the Taliban. And maybe I'd like to teach you a thing or two about how to keep your mouth shut. So what do you remember, Mr. Burke?
Nothing, Detective.
I know.
For the record, I didn't see anything. She clearly killed herself with a hammer. There's no sense in digging any further into it. Moving on. As the holidays quickly approach, we all await the opportunity to stuff our faces with turkey, potatoes, and plenty of pie. At our own downtown bakery, you can find great desserts and delicious treats to share with the family. MATC's Jordan Curtin is going to give you a peek inside. But first, student producer J.R. Witt takes us inside the nail salon here at MATC's downtown campus to see what the Nail Tech program has to offer. J.R.?
MATC offers many services performed by prospective students in their field. You can go to the optician and get a new pair of glasses. You can stop in the bakery and pick up a loaf of bread or a donut, or you can go to the dental hygiene lab and get your teeth cleaned. You can also go down to the cosmetology department and get your nails done.
We do manicures and pedicures, full sets, acrylics, gels, nail art, French, and gel polish.
If you're like me, you're probably wondering what a manicure is.
It's a way to take care of your, maintain your hygiene for your nails, the clipping, the cuticles, the polish. It all is maintenance for your nails.
The certificate is a very quick process to complete.
The certificate takes a semester, so they're here 24 hours a week for one semester, and then if they pass, they're eligible to take their state board exam.
The salon here at MATC is very up to date, which helps their customers feel very welcome.
We just got remodeled, which is really nice. It's new and fresh, it's fun. We get to work on the clients that come in. They're either students or faculty, people just from this, coming in off the street.
So are you feeling like you need to talk or just air some of your problems? Stop in. These students are learning how to make their customers feel comfortable and welcome.
When a client comes in and talks about their problems, you kind of do feel like they're here to talk about their situations, whether it's personal, or they just want gossip from you, what's going on in the salon, or things like that, yes.
And for you men out there, this is not just a scene for the ladies.
You see more and more men come into the nail salon for manicures and pedicures.
So are you interested in getting a few of these services for yourself?
They can call in the phone that we have in the classroom to make an appointment. We try to get the word out by making flyers. It's published on the website.
The Nail Tech Salon is located in the southeast corner of the M building.
As the holidays quickly approach us, we start thinking about family, friends, and delicious desserts. There's no better place than the downtown MATC campus bakery to fulfill your gluttonous sins.
I'm the baking instructor for the Baking and Pastry Arts program, and I'm a certified master baker.
I heard this was a good school, and the culinary arts is like the best program here in Wisconsin, so that's pretty much brought me to MATC.
We have a very unique program here at MATC. We are a 2-year associate degree program. The first year, you learn what retail bakers do. That would be your traditional bakers. The second year of the program is pastry arts.
You really can't get this kind of education anywhere else here in Wisconsin, that you're going to be learning from professional chefs that have been in the industry and have real life experience.
Well, right now I know we're making all different types of pies right now, and then also I think we're making the stuffing and everything like that for the holiday, for Thanksgiving.
Even the faculty here is equally as excited about the bakery and utilizing it for the holidays.
I'm so looking forward to the Thanksgiving pies, pecan and some extra goodies that we're very excited for.
Pies we started earlier this week, but we slowly start to produce things. It's just kind of how you can get it, how much time you have to do it.
I think it's great for the students to get experience, like a hands-on experience, and it's great for the consumer because we get great treats for a great price.
People that usually enter this type of field are people that like to use their hands, and it's also people that like to be creative. If you think about cake decorating, it's very artistic. I myself am not artistic, but I love using my hands. One of my favorite things to do is make like artisan breads. So as students get into this program, they get all aspects of the baking field, and from there is where they grow from once they hit the industry.
I'm definitely getting cookies, and if they have some good cakes, I'll be getting a bunch of those too.
With the addition of the new 6th Street Bakery, located on the first floor, students get experience in manufacturing and also selling their final product.
As students, we able to work down there, so we basically like having a preparation as if we was working on a real job.
We are the only school in the state that does offer both types, retail and pastry arts.
Their final projects involved a gingerbread house competition, among other things, followed by an auction for charity at the end.
We have about 2.5 weeks where we go from start to finish of creating our idea of what our gingerbread house is going to be, making the dough, baking it, designing the house, building it, decorating it, and the competition in the end, it all gets auctioned off. So it's a good way for us to get experience with competitions and to get to know more people in the industry and show the public what MATC and this program can do.
So before you see your relatives on Thanksgiving or Christmas, be sure to stop into the new bakery and just remember to buy some sweet, delicious pie.
If that didn't get your stomach rumbling for the holiday, I don't know what would. I'm tempted to sneak off the set here and head down there for some pie myself. No, I gotta focus. Speaking of sweets, though, one MATC student has taken it upon herself to reach out to her community, using the sweet tooth as a tool for good. But first, MATC's Julia Dynick visits with the Chess Club to see what their next move is.
Hi, my name is Bob Holland, and I'm an advisor for the MATC Chess Club. The club has been a part of the downtown campus for many years. I've been affiliated with the club for about 3 years now. We meet on Wednesdays and Fridays in various locations. Right now we meet in T304, also upstairs in the 3rd floor of the Student Center, student building, right in S322. Just look for the chessboard, you'll find us. The club has recently gotten into running some tournaments. A couple of years ago, we challenged Marquette University to an intercollegiate tournament and came up a little short on that one. It was 10 games, we won 4, they won 6. Then the next year, we challenged them back and we beat them. The tournaments are a great way for our students to experience chess outside of just playing right here on the campus. We do have some very good players in our club. One of our best players, Vladimir Oprashenko, will teach the students how to play chess. And we can teach you the rules in less than an hour. But the fun thing about chess is you can learn it in an hour and spend a lifetime perfecting it. So it's something you can play well into old age. The club has a holiday party scheduled for December 22nd. My co-advisor, Brian Spaeth, hosts that party at his apartment complex, and there will be a tournament associated with that as well. There'll be lots of fun, there'll be food, prizes. It's a great time for everyone that attends.
Cupcakes for a Cause West Dallas is a quarterly baking competition where we bring in anywhere from 8 to 12 bakers depending on how many sign up, and we always give the money to a different cause. Cupcakes for a Cause has been around since May of 2012. We started Cupcakes for a Cause because there was a competition in Milwaukee called Iron Cupcake, and that ended, and so at the Landmark they were looking for something to bring people in and show that they're community oriented. So Lindsay and I said, why not do Cupcakes for a Cause here, and rather than having only some of the money go to a cause, all the money goes to a cause.
This month's charity at Cupcakes for a Cause is very personal for some of the people at this event.
I'm here for my grandpa because he got a heart like last year.
Two Lives, One Heart is for pre and post heart transplant patients. I received a heart 9 months ago. There's quite a few people in this room who are heart recipients. Blake, our star here. Blake, stand up. The dancing star. He received his heart a year ago, just almost a year ago, December 1st at Children's. 12 years old, doing phenomenal. It's pretty incredible, you know, what can be done, and the life-saving efforts. Also, if you're not a donor, please become one. The easiest way and the best way is to go to yesiwillwisconsin.com. Very easy to sign up. It's much more official than your driver's license. If for some reason something happens, you go to a hospital, you don't have family members, you don't have your driver's license, they go to a database and they know what your wishes are. So please go to yesiwillwisconsin.com and sign up on it. And Dottie has a very interesting story too, but can I tell your story, or did I just mention something? Dottie is a donor mom from 13-year-old son Mitchell, and we're very grateful for that.
At Cupcakes for a Cause, you can help people in need, all while enjoying some delicious cupcakes. But they aren't slowing down, even after almost 3 years of helping in their community. So what's coming up next at Cupcakes for a Cause?
Our next event is February 23rd of 2014. It is our flashback challenge, so everything is inspired by the 20s, 30s, 40s, so on. And the money is going to West Central Interfaith. They are a group in West Dallas that goes to senior communities, and people will come and help do their laundry or hang out with them or drive them around.
So why not let your sweet tooth make a difference in your own community? Until next time, Blake?
That was great. Thanks, David. I've always said that the occasional sweet does the heart some good, and it's nice to see I was right this time. Now, since Thanksgiving is only a few days away, I'm happy to be joined by one of our culinary arts students here at MATC. Jake Kuhn is in the studio today to give us a little insight on how he's preparing for the delicious holiday. Jake, thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
So, Thanksgiving's always a popular holiday in my family. How do you prepare for Thanksgiving? Any family traditions or anything like that?
About like 5 or 6 years ago, when there was a turkey shortage, I've noticed. Have you ever heard of a Cornish game hen?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Those make a wonderful substitute for turkeys if you can't find one. I mean, you have 4 instead of a giant one. We're weird. We have ham, duck, like other stuff besides turkey. I mean, most families stick with turkey, but it got boring.
Yeah, I totally understand it. Do you have any requirements at your Thanksgiving feast, or anything you think should not be included in a Thanksgiving feast?
Fast food, really? that's just insulting to everyone.
Rule that right out. No fast food.
I mean, there were Thanksgivings once where we were on the road and we didn't have time to prepare, and my dad's like, here's $50, go get food. I came back with seafood. My mom came back with Chinese. My sister came back with Greek, and my father bought Thai. So,
oh gosh. So you never know. You never know what you're going to get. Anything that you're preparing or thinking about preparing for Thanksgiving this year, or what?
Always a pumpkin pie. Always.
Oh, my favorite. Gotta love the pumpkin pie.
Yep.
Is your family big into cooking for the holidays, or is it?
Yes.
Do you help out a lot around the kitchen, or?
I'm going to start to. For the longest time, it was my mother and my sister, and they kicked everyone else out of the kitchen. And if you tried to, they hit you with a wooden spoon.
Same in mine, man. Same in my kitchen, absolutely. Now, I'm from Buffalo, so all my friends know that we basically fry anything with wings and legs on it. So I'm huge into deep frying turkeys. Do you have any opinion on that, or would you rather stuff it and bake it, or what do you think?
Question, have you ever worked a deep fryer in your whole life?
Yeah, kinda, but not really. Never with a turkey.
When deep frying, most of the time, the fryer has to be at least twice the size of the thing you're frying, and you've seen turkeys.
That's one big fryer.
I admit the cooking is really easy, but working a deep fryer takes a lot of prep. You have to first make sure you have clean grease or clean it, but just buy clean grease. Yeah. Well, and if you deep fry it before you deep fry it, get all the seasonings you want, then cut it before you fry it. So the thing has to be, it could be smaller. Most of the 911 calls are Thanksgiving is because someone tried to deep fry a turkey and didn't know quite how to do it. I have never tried it, and I'm not interested to.
Not big into deep fried turkey, huh? Not a fan?
I like deep fried foods. It's just so unhealthy, and Thanksgiving's already about stuffing your face.
That's true. That's true. There's no eating lightly in my house in Thanksgiving. That's a fact. Is there anything that you're really looking forward to? Like one thing that every year when Thanksgiving comes around, and you can't say turkey because that's a given. What do you think? Anything?
I always like the duck, the Cornish game hens. All the other desserts besides the pumpkin pie is always interesting because they always change every year for our family.
Absolutely. Excellent. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm excited for Thanksgiving and the feast. I can't wait to dig into some home cooking this Thursday. I want to thank my friend Jake Kuhn for joining me again today. Jake, have a fantastic Thanksgiving and enjoy the holiday. Up next, we find out why Oreo cookies forbid you from opening the box on the side, from the side, and MATC's Matt Kenner shows us how things would be if history took a different turn and we didn't make the right progress in race relations that we have in our past few decades.
What do you got there, Willie?
I got honey.
Do you have anything else to go with the honey?
Honey is kind of just best left alone.
Okay then. Well, I have some Oreos here. I got a big glass of milk to go along with it. Oh, that's weird. There's a stop sign on this bag. It says, open with the pull tab on top.
Oh yeah, stop. Only use pull tab, like the Oreo police are gonna come in here or something, man. That's just like you. Follow the rules, you know? Why can't you just live on the edge like me?
Well, what do you suggest I do then?
I'll tell you what I want you to do. Open it from the backside. Let's see if the Oreo police come cream ya. I can't believe you just did that. The Oreo police are gonna get you.
There's no such thing as an Oreo police. Watch.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Holy Oreo cannoli! 5-second rule, Jordan.
In another dimension, where people eat honey from the jar, where people open boxes of cookies from the back, and where aliens turn people into cookies. Chaos, pandemonium. This is the Twilight-esque zone.
How'd you get in my kitchen? Want a cookie?
I brought my own.
Milwaukee Area Technical College, a well-known, highly renowned local two-year technical and trade school. MATC was established in 1912 after Wisconsin's Vocational Education Act passed in 1911. The school's original name was Milwaukee Vocational School. The school has grown by leaps and bounds in terms of population and has made major progressions over the past decades. Or has it? According to Stoney Wilson, a 10-year freshman at MATC, the school has not changed much, if at all, since the 1950s and 60s. Here's what he had to say.
My dad went to MATC with my Uncle Roscoe during the Civil Rights era. They were having sit-ins in the library just so they could learn, you know, because they would be getting kicked out. You know, they're big Black Panthers. They're into civil rights. So to honor my dad and Uncle Roscoe, I did my own civil rights activism, all right? First, I'm looking in this cafeteria. It ain't got no African foods. I'm trying to, you know, bring it back to my people. Where's the fried chicken? Where's the watermelon? Where's the Kool-Aid? Where's the grape drink? I had to sit down, I had to lock in the cafeteria, you know, watermelon, fried chicken, we're not gonna take it.
After hearing Stoney speak, I must admit, I did not take him serious at all.
Tried to expel me.
However, after our interview, he came to me with some footage captured by a friend of his.
For the bubblers, trying to get Kool-Aid up in there. Water is so plain. We're trying to be creative. We're trying to express ourselves. And you guys drinking water?
Be advised, what you may see may be shocking and offensive. Watch here as Stoney's friend Mike is trying to read up on his subject. He is denied by a staff member. Then, as he tries to find a magazine, Black Enterprise, it is not in its rightful alphabetical spot. He finds the magazine all the way at the bottom of the shelf. Watch closely as Michael is reading the magazine. He is heckled by fellow white students. Then Mike wanders into another section of the library related to science, and he is told by the same staff member that the section is closed to him. After viewing the shocking footage, we attempted to contact Michael, but he was unwilling to talk to us. He was far too hurt to relive that experience. Maybe one day, we'll all be able to just get along.
Wow, that was disturbing. Moving on, let's take a look at what is going on this week at MATC. Cole's Conversations for the Cure meetings will take place this week at all campuses from 11:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Monday, December 2nd, will be at the downtown campus. Tuesday, December 3rd, will be at the Oak Creek campus. Wednesday, December 4th, will be at the West Dallas campus. And Thursday, December 5th, will be at the Mequon campus. Go to matc.edu for more information. Cap and gown pickups for graduates will begin on Wednesday, December 4th at 7:45 a.m. at campus bookstores. On Thursday, December 5th, there will be an open house for accelerated programs from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. at the Oak Creek campus. And last but not least, pastry chef Jacques Pfeiffer will be at the T Auditorium at the downtown campus for a demonstration and book signing. Check it out. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank our guest, Jay Kuhn, and all of you for watching. Once again, I'm Tanner Burke, reminding you that the reason you have no friends is either because you're like me and you're a Bills fan, or you forgot to put on your deodorant. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone.